Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Okay. I want to do a quick vocal exercise based on recent revelations. And the revelation is that when you speak into a relaxed state. And when you breathe out, in other words, when you sustain your speech, you're also doing it in a relaxed state. The in-breath is when the tension happens. The out-breath is the relax. Same with a tone, the starting of a tone. Duh. There's a bit of tension there. Not a lot, but that's where the tension is. Duh. And when you sustain, there's a release of that tension. And when you add that release to that release, you've got what I call R&R. Release. So basically, this series of exercises I want to try and imagine right now are going to be done with R&R in mind. So that's a really good thing. R&R. So let's find one of my great exercises first of all. Let's use just simple like do. Use single phrase words first just to warm it up, just to get used to it. So breathe in, get your tension. Do, and again. Do. I'm kind of, as soon as I've pulsed the do, as soon as I've spoke it, do, my tongue has now gone into relaxed state. My diaphragm, I also want to release as well. There's a tendency to want to hold it up. Do, and keep the abs where they are. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to release the abs and everything at the same time. Do, just let the air run out when it will, because it's relaxed. Okay, when I need another breath, I can take another breath. Let's see how long one completely relaxed release will last. Could have gone longer, but that's perfectly long enough to do the phrase of a song, the first few lines of a song. Let's say, let there be love. Let there be you, let there be me. Now I'm ready for the next breath. Let there be oysters under the sea. So as you can see, there's plenty of air when you completely let go of the belly after your in-breath for your phrase to finish. And if you run out of air, you can just always get another breath. Let there be you. Let there be me. Let there be oysters under the sea. Let there be wind. And okay, as you can see, you can play around with it as well. So my exercise is going to be R&R, release. So let me do do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Okay, really easy. Really nice feeling. Stomach is just moving nicely, warm, and air moving freely. Tongue feeling fully relaxed, completely ready to change to another word. Because it's completely relaxed, it can change to the next word very easily. No tension. Because the stomach is completely relaxed, I can change volume very easily. Do. So again, free diaphragm, free tongue, release. Now, I want to add one more thing to this. One more realization on this is When you're singing, you want to be singing with a release technique. So you want to be singing, obviously, with a relaxed out breath and a relaxed tongue. Hence, you get the most musicality out of your voice, the relaxed muscles. Not completely relaxed, obviously, perhaps in the case of the tongue anyway, because it's certainly having to keep a certain shape to sustain that word that you're stating. But it's not as much tension as that. It's like it goes zzz, and then it goes to that. Maybe that's fully relaxed, but it's sort of like there. Do. If I completely let go of the tongue, then I'm letting go of the word. So we are releasing up there though, and we're releasing down here. Let's try again. Look. Now that's without trying to make a word it completely releases and the air comes out in 1 second. But when I've gone, in a sense, even though I've released it, it's kind of being held up because the air can't release as fast as it wants to because I've closed the cords. So perhaps that little tiny bit of tension there could be called tension, but it's certainly not as much tension as it is when you're breathing in, like, and also if you're trying to hold it there as well, then that's a lot more tension. So when you exercise, release the diaphragm, release the tongue. And when you speak, release the diaphragm, release the tongue. And when you sing, release the diaphragm and release the tongue. And that is the conclusion of this lesson. Check you in the next one.